A quiet neighborhood, an ordinary evening. But behind one closed door, a crime was unfolding. A young woman was killed in her own home. No one saw the attacker, no one heard a scream. So how did police manage to catch the killer? Today, we will trace every step of this investigation, from the first clue to the final arrest. This is the story of how one crime was solved. Crimes like murder shake entire communities. For police officers, every such case is a race against time. The first few hours are critical. Evidence can disappear. Witnesses can forget. And suspects can escape. In this case, the victim was a young woman. She lived alone. She was known to be friendly, quiet, and hardworking. When she failed to appear at work, her colleagues grew concerned. They called her phone, but there was no response. Finally, one friend went to check on her. The front door was unlocked. Inside, she found silence. And then, she discovered the body. The police were immediately called. When officers entered, they treated the apartment like a crime scene. The room showed signs of struggle: a broken glass on the floor, a chair tipped over, and the victim lying motionless. The first step was to secure the area. No one was allowed in or out. Every movement was recorded. This ensured that evidence would not be contaminated. Forensic teams arrived. They photographed the scene. They dusted surfaces for fingerprints. They collected fibers, hair, and any potential weapon. On the victim's clothes, small traces of blood and skin cells were found. This would later prove important. Next, investigators canvassed the neighborhood. Did anyone see or hear something unusual? One neighbor recalled hearing footsteps late at night. Another mentioned seeing a man leaving the building quickly. The description was vague, but it gave police a starting point. CCTV, closed-circuit television cameras were checked. A camera near the entrance showed a man entering the building around midnight. 2 hours later, the same man was seen leaving. His face was partially covered, but his clothes and build were noted. Who was this man? Police looked into the victim's life. Friends and colleagues were interviewed. It turned out she had recently ended a relationship. The former partner had been upset. Some said he had threatened her. This information raised suspicion, but suspicion is not enough in a court of law. Police needed hard evidence. Laboratory testing began. The blood and skin cells found on the victim's clothes were compared with suspects.